Welcome back to another F1 2018 live stream. And today we will be moving on to the Chinese Grand Prix, hopefully. That's what I'm planning on doing. Let me just get everything set up here. Yep, so that... just a second. Yep, it's good. It is now all up and going, no problem. So, let me just gotta set this up quickly. And, alright, there we go, we are good now. So let's go ahead and let's advance on to the Chinese weekend. I have the upgrades done, or purchased, that I wanted to purchase. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and advance to next weekend. Now what we're going to want to do is, in the loading screen, press pause. And I'm going to go ahead and up the difficulty up to 70. Just because. Yep, so all that's still good. Alrighty. So now that the difficulty's up to 70, we're just going to slowly keep increasing it until we're at a point where we're comfortable with it. So, yeah, we might be increasing it for a while. Oh, come on now. Carl, I swear to God. So the new goal is finish 15th or better. That's a big upgrade too.
For the time being, you're consistently meeting your contract goals. So good job. The team's perception of you is notably increasing, and your respect level throughout the paddock is growing.
I guess we can just do that after at some point. Hopefully we'll have an interview that we can boost the morale for powertrain. Hopefully. So, yeah. I guess there's nothing else to do, really. Then go ahead and head into practice 1. So let's head on out here. So guys, I think I'll take this time to thank you. We've pretty much hit 100 views within the last 48 hours, which is absolutely massive, and I thank you guys for that so much. Actually, shoot. You know what I forgot to do? Just a second here. Just gotta drop that back down to high. Now if I go into advanced setups, yeah, graphics is back on high. Because that's kind of important. I had it on ultra high because I was getting photos. But that's not exactly something that I want to have it on for the actual session, because I was only getting like 30 frames per second, which is not good at all. So let's head out here on medium tires for track acclimatization. Yes, sir. Alright, let's head on out. And out we go. Gotta get back into the rhythm of it. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Oh. Excuse me? Just a second here, guys. My pedals were sliding, and I wasn't sure why. So, I've had to adjust them. Right. And away we go. Now, I think we'll have to see with it, like, between this practice and next practice, but I'll have to check the development patterns of the rest of the teams, because if they've got to the point where, like, their first major upgrades are done on the cars, and ours failed, that's going to give us problems this weekend. Especially if it's the bottom of the field that has the upgrades done. Top of the field we don't have to worry about as much. But we gotta worry about the bottom of the field, because if they catch up to us, like performance-wise, then we're all of a sudden in a big sandwich and we can lose to, or possibly lose a lot more points than we already might be doing. Really pushing around these corners. Using the full extent of the track here. Try to get as much done as possible. Right. Oh, almost missed that one. There we go, green on that, which means, well, we're at the green stage in the practice program. I would love to be able to get up to perfect, but who knows if that's going to happen. There we go. We could potentially. We completely butchered that first section that time. At least we didn't fail one of them. So as long as we keep that up. Oh, come on now. Walked up the tire, slid too far. And it looks like we will be getting another green lap, but no purple yet. We were close that lap. Oh, come on. And there goes this lap, too. Oh, there completely goes this lap. I guess we'll just go ahead and pit in at the end of this lap. No point in us staying out here longer. Yep, there's no way. So, just pit in and call it that.
10 minutes left of this rain, then we think it's going to dry up. 10 minutes.
Wait, it's raining? Apparently it is raining. Here we go, into the pits we go. Into the pits. Bring me in, boys. Bring me in. Go. Let's go ahead and it's starting to rain here. Oh, there we go. Well, we'll drive out, try to beat the qualifying lap pace. Hopefully be able to get something done. Around the corner, flat out the other side. And they're looking for a target lap time to get us into 15th place. We might just be able to do that. Almost spun it there, but was able to save it. Just keep it flat out through there. There we go. Right, yes, and DRS is disabled due to, well, the rain. Alright, come on, let's go. Absolutely rocket out the other side here. Oh, under the grass a bit there. I'm sorry, didn't mean to do that. Please don't kill me. There we go. Drove way too deep into that corner. But lined up for a perfect run out of the second bit. And at this point, pretty much just like full open the diff. Hopefully that'll stop us from almost spinning out as much. There we go. There we go. Got the qualifying pace program done, which is good. Very good. Got pretty squirrely there. I know, Jeff. Oh, there we go. Goodbye, track. Now let's bolt down this way. Onto, like, technically this is the back straight. Right, and into the pits we go. Let's pretend that didn't happen. That totally didn't happen. Nope. Nothing happened there. Nothing at all. There we go. I totally didn't wreck the car the first time around that corner. That was my first time around the corner. What are you talking about? boys. There we go. We are now in.
So far, our fastest time is a 1:43.4.
Now we're just going to go ahead out here and sim through the rest of it. Fernando Alonso still with the quickest time. Good job, Fernando. Oh. Well, people are going out there, but nobody's beaten Fernando Alonso yet. People have come close. Oh, there we go. Now he's finally following to the two Ferraris. And a Red Bull has split the Ferraris up now. Mercedes aren't doing so hot in practice. 6th and 10th position. Of course, this is just a free practice, so there's no pressure. Yes, sir. Alright. Resource points. How many do we get? $215 gets us up to 1,500 resource points. And each team's, or most of the team's reputations have gone up with us a tiny bit. Let's go ahead and, actually, what was it that I wanted to check?
Here you can see a list of eligible drivers to declare as your rival. The more challenging they are, the more respect you for succeeding.
Yeah, so Ferrari got an upgrade. Red Bull got a massive upgrade.
It may be wise not to be overly cautious.
Sauber and Williams are still sitting kind of midfield, and the rest of the teams have improved. Which means now there's just a bigger gap performance-wise. Which sucks. Absolutely sucks. But, oh well, what are you going to do, really? On to free practice number 2. Let's go out there and let's get a race strategy done right off the bat. Go ahead, drive out. Get used to the soft tires on the car.
Let's get the tyres up to temperature. We'll try and feel your way around.
Alright, out we go. Oh. Apparently I was sleeping a bit there. Hard on the brakes. And there are minimal problems. Absolutely flying down this way. Right, and away we go. Trying to get these tires up to racing temperature so that they don't do that on me. We can probably close the diff a bit. Back down to like, I don't know, 75%. Initiate DRS. DRS. DRS and curs. Alright. Onto our flying lap. Car bottomed out a bit down that straight. Objective is a 142. Let's see how much we can beat that by. We're all out of shape through there. We were incredibly out of shape. But we were able to hold it steady. Right. There we go. Great lap. The first lap. That's good. He's off a bit around this corner, but mostly you can take it flat out. On the brakes a bit before that corner. Flat out through that one, or through the second part of that corner. We have caught right up to this Haas. Like right up to him. The Haas of Magnussen. Absolutely flying out the other side. We are right up on Magnussen at the moment. Oh, as he locks up going into that corner, locks up the inside tire there. Not exactly the best thing to be doing. Especially in practice, it doesn't bode well for the actual race. Oh. Trying to squeeze by and he's just not letting me by. I'll readily admit that the first little bit there was my fault. I was riding his butt a bit too much. at the same time. Just slam on the brakes through here. It's very clear that we have a faster car than Magnussen. Got by him there, no problem coming out of the corner. Seems like he's staying with me down the straight though. Down into the hairpin, pulled a bit bigger of a gap there. And there we go. Race strategy program completed. Move on to the Ross there a bit. Cutting that corner a bit too tight. You don't want to do that. Alright, flying around here. And there we go, back down the back straight towards the pits. Now you want to brake nice and ahead of time here. Get down to speed for this corner. And then let the AI take it the rest of the way. And into the pits. Alrighty. Come on, boys, back me in. There we go, we are now in. Race strategy has been completed. So we're gonna go ahead out here and do ERS management. We're gonna go ahead and do a flying lap now. We're used to the tracks and the track in this condition. We're right out here between the two Haas's at the moment. Alright. Alright. We really need to actually start pushing now. Oh, shoot. I forgot that it was manual for this. Down into low for this corner. Low for this corner. Up into medium. Once again. DRS. Turn it into low. Oh. Sorry about that there. Instant replay / flashback. And right there. Coming out of this corner, you want to use it on standard. Going into this corner, switch it to low. And switch it to medium coming back out. There we go. There goes this lap, pretty much. Oh well, honestly, good is good enough. Good is good enough for me. Especially seeing that it didn't look like we were getting any better. It didn't look like we were getting any better at all, so whatever. Take whatever you can. Right, back into the monitor. And let's go ahead and sim the rest of the session. Brendan Hartley's in 7th place right now on Ultra Softs. Don't know if that's good or bad, to be honest. Seeing that the rest of the grid's pretty much on softs and mediums. I would think that that's about average for time. Probably. But who knows? Now he's falling down. So yeah, he's definitely not going to be top of the grid stuff or anything. Time's run down. Let's advance. And let's go into qualifying. I'll actually first collect... No, shoot, we still have the one more practice to go, right? Yes. 150 there gets us up to 1600. Reputation is raced with almost every single team other than ours. Yes. Actually, you know what? We'll just skip practice 3 and just skip to qualifying. Because, yeah, I'm just not in the mood to do the rest of the practice programs. I hope you guys don't mind. It's just one of those things where we have enough resource points to get the upgrades we want, so... Ooh, race is supposed to be rain until, like, the last minute. So... we'll have to, think about that. Throughout the race. Or throughout qualifying. If we can make it into qualifying 3, that would be great. But let's focus on making it out of qualifying 1 at the moment. Let's go ahead, flying lap. And away we go. On to our flying lap. We're qualifying number 1. Shoot. That's not good. That is not good at all. Preferably we would not want to ditch it into the guardrail like we just did. Preferably not, but... our teammate Brendan Hartley is doing a run right behind us. Right. And away we go. Away we go. Down the back straight here, reaching the heights of 331 kilometers an hour. Braked way too late for that corner. There you go. Beat Grosjean and Leclerc, no problem. Into the negatives a bit. Got very loose over those curbs. That was not pleasant. And away at the other side, full speed.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
I was actually slower through that corner. Darn it. That's minuscule amounts of improvement, that lap. And way super wide through there. Oh yeah, we butchered all of this. We're gonna go ahead, yield, let Raikkonen by. Oh, unless Raikkonen's on his in lap too, which I think he is. A little bit snappy there. Ooh, on the grass. Oh well, it's just on the in lap, so not really gonna matter too much. Durs and curs. Oh. Pedal lifted up on me. That was not fun. And off and down into the pits we go. There we go. With our teammate Brendan Hartley pitting right behind us, so he's gonna have to wait to be able to get back into his pit box. As well, we're kind of out here at the moment. Hello, Brendan.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:37.7.
There we go. And all his pit crew's running out now to go get him, so. Alright. Hopefully that'll be a quick enough time to get us up to, or into Q2. I can't imagine it wouldn't be. Sitting in 10th place at the moment. Yep. We ended up sitting in 10th place, and our team. So, the bottom 5 cars line up with 2 Williams at the bottom, Sergey Sorokin and Lance Stroll. And then my teammate Brendan Hartley qualified 18th, which is kind of disappointing. He was having an alright session, and then apparently all went to poo. And then the 2 Saubers are next, Marcus Ericsson and Charles Leclerc. But everybody else is very much still in this qualifying. So let's go ahead, advance to the next session. Alright. Let's go ahead. Flying lap. Let's try to get stuff done. hopefully get a fast enough lap to get us up into Q2. Or Q3, I mean. There is Race Point Force India up ahead. Owned by Lance Stroll's father. Because of course it is now. Which means that either Ocon or Perez will have to go to make a seat for Lance Stroll. Which is kind of sad. Especially seeing the blistering qualifying times that they that they did today. Qualifying pretty high up on the grid. Higher than most people would expect. Didn't one of the Force Indias even get second, or maybe they got third? I think they might have got third and fourth respectively. I think. Something like that. It's good to know that we are quicker than Perez at the moment. Or was that... I think that was Ocon that we passed, actually, so... We're quicker than Ocon. We are pushing quite hard at the moment. New fastest lap of the qualifying. Romain Grosjean, what the heck are you doing? Daniel Ricciardo now. Tried a different line through there, just didn't work. Yep, so hopefully we're done with qualifying too. I can go out and get another lap done if need be, but I hope it doesn't come down to that, really.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Right. You know what? Why the heck not? We're 2.6 seconds above our time at the moment. We probably could have been more if we were running in max. We've improved 0.5 seconds over our time, gets us up into second place ahead of Kimi Räikkönen. So we could squeeze more fuel out of the car. Or more time out of the car, I mean. As is being displayed right now. We could squeeze more time out of the car. This qualifying. But I think if it was enough to set qualifying times the same as Kimi Räikkönen and everything, pretty sure we're good. Somehow Hulkenberg got the same time. Or is right now in provisional pole. That's not right. How the heck is a Renault up there? Well, it'll prove interesting. At that point, it means that, well, at least one of the Renaults is guaranteed to be getting into qualifying 3. Maybe both if one has that good of a pace. Maybe the other one will too. Alright. Into the pits. They're backing one of the Renaults in at the moment. I think that's Haas up ahead getting ready to receive their car. Yep. And we are into the pit box. Session info. So somebody finally beat Nico Hülkenberg's time. But I'm feeling pretty confident with my time at the moment. Feeling pretty confident indeed. Fell back a little bit, fell down to 5th place. And so the next 5 that are out are Carlos Sainz from Renault, Esteban Ocon from Force India, Stoffel Van Dorn from McLaren, Kevin Magnussen from Haas, and the Force India of Sergio Perez. And it's not looking so hot for the rest of the guys so far. So far there's a Ferrari, Mercedes, and Red Bull up front. But then it's Hülkenberg, me, and then it's Raikkonen, Bottas, Ricardo, and then Fernando Alonso and the Haas. Which is kind of surprising. Kind of surprising indeed. But at least it shows that we can still compete up with the front runners. So let's go ahead out to the track and let's go flying a lap. Into DRS. And hard braking down into this corner. And onto our flying lap. Away we go out the other side. Away we go down this little mini straight type thing. Valtteri Bottas at the first lap qualifying. Sebastian Vettel immediately comes back and counters it. Braked a bit later than recommended on that corner, but was still able to get it stopped in time. There we go, up into 2nd place at the moment. We are like minuscule bits faster. But just barely.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Oh, we got loose there. And we are off into the gravel trap. Let's reduce back down to standard. And cruise back to the pits. I think that's going to have to be a good enough time there. Because I don't know what else I can do. I was pushing harder than I thought I was the first lap on the second lap, and just nothing happened. Renault's backing their car in behind us. Alright. Come on, boys, back me in. Alright, and there we go. Go over to session info. A lot of people, or Daniel Ricciardo and Fernando Alonso have yet to go. Like, I don't want to simulate too quick. Fernando Alonso went. Yeah, I think it's too late to head on out now. But it's not going to matter. We got second place.
So let's quickly remind ourselves of our top three, who are Vettel, Carter, and Lewis Hamilton. The grid is set now,
Thank God.
so it just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow, where we'll be live with all the action. And until then, it's goodbye.
Thank goodness for that. I was quite worried there that we were going to drop back down to like 8th place. But no, we're still sitting in 2nd place. Even though we upped the difficulty, apparently that doesn't matter. We qualified 0.027 seconds quicker than Lewis Hamilton. Pretty good if I do say so myself. Pretty good.
Great workout there today. How do you think it went? Looks like you had a great qualifying section. It must be a relief being that far up the grid.
Well, it's no surprise our car is quick out there. The Aero team have worked wonders.
This is the start of the season. How do you think things are going to go for you?
With a great... I'm already with the best team, so things are going to go great.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you very much. Sucked up to the team a bit more there. But sometimes you gotta do that. Especially seeing that, like, we're still secondary driver with no perks or anything. Right, we are leading the rivalry 16-7. And another 170 resource points gets us up to 1,941. And everybody's reputation absolutely skyrocketed. Which is pretty good. Pretty good indeed.
Well done. That was a good qualifying performance.
Thank you. Pre-race. It's supposed to rain pretty much the whole race tomorrow, which is not good. Definitely not great. But what are you going to do, really? But guys, that's going to be it for this live stream. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment if you like. I will see you guys all in the next one. Goodbye.